Chicago recently witnessed one of the most controversial events in the world of K-pop fans. A unique themed contest, Jungkook's Lookalike Face, which was supposed to be a fun and awe-inspiring event for the iconic BTS members, looks like it's turning into a shocking mess. How could a contest that was originally full of brotherly spirit and love for idols turn into a little tense? Starting from Euphoria, this event was held to find the person with the most similar face to Jungkook, the golden magne of BTS. The contest was held in Pingtom Park, Chicago. Participants from various parts of the United States and even abroad came to Chicago to compete for the title of Best Jungkook Lookalike. However, at the end of the competition, a participant who did not accept the results of the jury's decision became a trigger for tension. What's really going on behind the scenes? Is it just a matter of defeat, or is there a deeper problem? Once news of a Jungkook-like contest circulated, the ARMY spread their predictions of who could potentially win. Some ideas are not serious, comparing Jungkook to random things, ranging from fictional characters to the animal that represents him, the rabbit. More seriously, actor Shim Hyung-tak's wife Hirai Saya, a non-celebrity Japanese bride, previously went viral for her uncanny resemblance to the K-pop idol. No one can beat him. Even so, other K-pop idols may be its competitors. Boy Next Door's Heesung and Hypen and Myung Jae-hyun are both likened to Jungkook. However, there is also a fellow BTS member, Suga. Some people think he and Jungkook are similar. On the other hand, some ARMY pointed to the location of Chicago. They can hardly believe that Jungkook's twin will be found there. The ARMY joked that whoever won would have to replace Jungkook in his mandatory military service. What? Chicago, a city known for its skyscrapers and multicultural spirit, became the center of attention of the K-pop world when a unique contest-themed face like Jungkook was announced. From various parts of the world, BTS fans who wanted to show their love for Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, flocked to this competition. Not only as participants, they come as part of a celebration of love for idols that has united millions of hearts. Since the registration opened 3 months earlier, the enthusiasm of the community looks amazing. More than 500 people submitted registration forms, complete with their photos and videos showing the resemblance to Jungkook. Since morning, long lines were seen outside the venue. Fans from various countries came with enthusiasm to watch the contest, which is considered as a form of tribute to Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS who is often referred to as the Golden Magne. "There's a great sense of brotherhood here," said Sarah, a Canadian fan who flew to Chicago specifically for the event. "We didn't just come to see who won, but also to celebrate our love for Jungkook." In addition to local fans, the event also attracts the attention of international tourists. Many take advantage of this moment to meet fellow soldiers they previously only knew through social media. Some groups even held impromptu karaoke sessions outside the venue, singing BTS hits like Dynamite, Butter, and Euphoria. Before the main event begins, visitors are treated to a variety of interactive activities designed to liven up the atmosphere. At the venue, there was a Jungkook-themed photo booth, where fans could pose against a background that resembled the set of BTS's video clips. On the other hand, there is a gift shop that sells special edition merchandise of the event, such as exclusive posters, pins, and Jungkook-themed bracelets. Not only that, some food and beverage booths also offer special BTS-themed menus, such as Euphoria bubble tea and Golden Magne cupcakes. This joyful atmosphere makes visitors feel like they are attending a big K-pop festival, not just an ordinary competition. "It's more than just a contest," said Mia, a BTS fan from Los Angeles. "It feels like a mini concert or celebration for Jungkook. Everyone here has the same spirit." As the finalists were introduced, the crowd's cheers grew louder. Each of the finalists walked around wearing outfits inspired by Jungkook's style in various eras of BTS. Some opted for Jungkook's casual look in BTS's Run, while others adopted the formal style of the group's appearances at international awards shows. "All of these finalists are representative of our love for Jungkook," the MC said, building up an enthusiastic atmosphere before the competition session began. On the other hand, fans showed their support by carrying posters bearing support for their favorite participants. The biggest cheers were heard when the names of Andrew Alexander and Ethan Park, two of the most popular finalists, were mentioned. One of the most memorable moments was when the event included a live interaction session with the audience. Several fans were called to the stage to share stories of how Jungkook inspired their lives. One of the most touching stories came from a teenager from South Korea who confessed that Jungkook's songs helped him through a difficult time. "When I feel like no one cares, hearing Jungkook's voice in the song Begin gives me the strength to get up," she said, to loud applause. Moments like these confirm that this event is more than just a competition. This is a celebration of love and gratitude from the fans to the idol who has given so much happiness. The contestant said, "When I heard about this contest, I immediately thought it was an opportunity to honor Jungkook. People often say I look like him, and it's time to prove it," said James Carter, a 22-year-old student from New York. One of the participants who ended up being the center of attention. In addition to similar faces, participants are also required to submit recordings that show the ability to imitate Jungkook's distinctive style, such as how to smile, greet fans, and dance. A rigorous selection process is carried out by a panel of judges. "There's an amazing atmosphere here," said Rachel Kim, an Army veteran who flew in from Los Angeles just to watch the event. "Seeing so many people who both love Jungkook makes me feel connected. Being like Jungkook is not just about the face. It's about the aura. The way he talks, smiles, even glances. All of that has to be perfectly imitated," said Ethan Park, one of the finalists who later became embroiled in controversy. Ethan, a young man of Korean-American descent, looks very confident. In several interviews before the show, he stated that he was a loyal fan of Jungkook since BTS's debut. "Jungkook is my inspiration in many ways. I want to pay the best tribute to him," he said. However, behind that smile and spirit, there was a hint of inevitable tension. Some participants felt intimidated by their rivals who were considered more similar or more popular among the army. One of the participants, who did not want to be named, admitted that the competition was more intense than he imagined. But it can all be overcome by a very responsible committee. The committee can divert the atmosphere from stressful to conducive again. "This is just a small problem," said one of those present there. A long discussion took place at the jury table. They should judge based on several key aspects: physical resemblance, emotional expression, and the ability to mimic Jungkook's aura. It is not easy to determine who deserves the title of winner. Andrew Alexander really looks like Jungkook in the Love Yourself era, but Ethan carries a very authentic energy. "Both have their advantages," said one of the judges. However, when a decision had to be made, the majority voted in favor of Andrew Alexander as the main winner. The main reason is the very noticeable degree of physical resemblance. While there may be a bit of tension, it's common in contest events, a reminder that global fandom is a complex phenomenon. There's a lot that could be improved, from the way events are organized to how fan communities respond to dissent. Clearly, love for Jungkook and BTS remains the main glue for millions of armies around the world. By learning from this experience, K-pop fandom can grow into a more inclusive community, full of positive spirit, and stay true to the values taught by their idols. Are we ready to move forward in a better spirit? Those are questions that only the community can answer, said.